This week for Casual Friday, we are on location like we do on every Friday. Laura Kirtley is live in West Lafayette at the Quilt Shop. What I hear in the background, Laura, someone sewing. Not you this time.
No, thankfully we don't have to watch that anymore. That was embarrassing.
No, you did fine. Really, you did fine.
Okay. Well, now we're to the coolest part. I am just amazed. It's the long arm quilter right here. I'm joined by Cheryl again. This is how it all gets put together. You know, some people still do it by hand, as you said, still quilt by hand, but this makes it, just takes it to a whole nother level. Tell me what we're seeing here.
Well, what we're seeing here is this is a new Gamma machine. We've only had this machine for about a month, so it's still new to us too. But what you do is you load your back of your quilt on. It's on a separate roller. And then you do put your batting, which is your inside. There are different choices for batting. Most people use cotton.
Yeah.
That's the choice used most of the time. And then you load your top on. You have to base the top down, and then you go into the computer and you pick a design that you want. There are 900 different designs that we can choose from. This quilt happens to be a quilt that my daughter Megan made, and we're going to auction it off at our county fair in Benton County to earn money for our 4-H club. So we chose a farm scene. So that's what this is quilting on here. So it's just going to go through and it's going to quilt out this whole row. And then you have to stop the machine. You have to do, you do have to manually roll it up. It doesn't do that for you. So you still have to do some work. So then you just roll it up, and then it will come down and it will quilt the next row. And it just keeps going until it's complete.
So how long do you think a quilt like this will take?
This quilt, because this is very, very intricate, so this will take quite a while. It will probably take a good, there'll probably be 3.5 to 4 hours of machine time quilting this one.
Okay.
Because this pattern is not all of them are like that. Sometimes we just use large flowers, sometimes we use roses, sometimes we do different patterns on the outside border and different in the block. So it just depends on what quilt you're doing and how long it is.
Well, this
and
is
how big
amazing.
it is, because this quilt isn't very big. We do all the way up to king size.
Okay. Okay, so you take, or people bring their quilt into you, you can bind it all together, quilt it together,
Yes.
and have an incredible finished product. We have a little bit more coming up here from the Quilt Shop. I'm just going to sit here and watch this thing go because it's just amazing.
Amazing is
The
what we're
power of
thinking
technology.
too. Yeah, exactly. And 3.5 to 4 hours done by that machine instead of what, a couple days doing it by hand in the past?
I'm sure. And no way that you could do a tractor by hand, I don't think. Maybe you could.
That is amazing. Laura,
With quite a bit more skill, I'm sure you could.
Laura, thank you very much.
True.
I mean, amazing. We just kept on
That's nuts.
staring in wonderment.
Yeah. Wow.
Staring out the window is going to be some
Wow.
good advice this weekend. Not